Imagine your Shopify store fires off an order at 2 a.m. Nobody's awake, but your system needs to log it to Notion, ping your Slack ops channel, and update a Google Sheet. Instantly. Most teams either pay a fortune for Zapier at scale or write brittle custom scripts that break constantly. n8n solves this elegantly. It's open source, self-hosted, supports full JavaScript logic, and in 2026 it runs natively on Docker with AI-assisted node building. Today, we're building a real 3-step workflow. Shopify webhook triggers an order event. A custom code node transforms and enriches the data. Then it fans out to Notion and Slack simultaneously. You'll walk away with a workflow you can deploy today. Before we touch the canvas, let's get your environment solid. You need Docker Desktop running locally. n8n's official image is the cleanest way to spin it up without polluting your machine. We'll pull n8n version 1.48 or later, which is the stable 2026 release. You also need a Shopify partner account with a development store so you can fire test webhooks for free. For the Notion side, grab a Notion integration token from notion.ao's My Integrations and share your target database with it. Finally, create a Slack app with an incoming webhook URL. Takes about 2 minutes. No npm installs needed for the workflow itself. n8n's code node runs sandboxed JavaScript natively. Let's fire everything up. Alright, canvas is open. First, drag in a webhook node. Set method to post and path to Shopify orders. Copy that test URL and paste it into your Shopify webhook settings under orders created. Now drag a code node and wire it up. This is where the real power lives. We're going to pull the raw Shopify payload, extract only what we need, calculate the order total in the customer's local currency, and attach a priority flag based on order value. Higher than $200 gets flagged as VIP. This enriched object then flows to both downstream nodes. Let's write that transformation now. Every line has a comment, so you know exactly what's happening. Now wire the code node output into a split node set to fan out mode. This sends the same enriched payload to 2 branches simultaneously. Branch 1 hits the Notion node. Select your orders database, then map order ID to a title field, email to email, formatted total to a rich text field, and is VIP to a checkbox. Branch 2 hits an HTTP request node pointed at your Slack webhook URL. We build the Slack block kit message in a second code node so it formats beautifully. Bold customer name, order total, and a VIP badge emoji when that flag is true. This fan-out pattern means both systems update in under a second, with no sequential waiting. A workflow without error handling is a ticking time bomb. What happens when Notion's API rate limits you, or Slack returns a 503? n8n has a built-in error workflow feature, but you also want node-level resilience. On every HTTP request and Notion node, open settings and enable retry on fail. Set 3 retries with a 2-second wait. For logic errors inside code nodes, wrap your logic in a try-catch and use n8n's report error helper introduced in 1.4-5. That surfaces the error in the execution log without crashing the entire run. Finally, add an error trigger workflow that catches any uncaught failure and posts a detailed alert to a separate Slack dead letter channel. Your on-call team will love you. You've got a working workflow. Now let's make it production grade. These are the patterns that separate someone who dabbles in n8n from someone who runs it reliably at scale. The first thing senior n8n developers always do is externalize secrets. Never hardcode tokens in code nodes. Use n8n's credential store and reference them via environment variables. Second, use sub-workflows for reusable logic. If 5 workflows all need to enrich an order, extract that into one execute workflow node call. Third, enable n8n's queue mode with Redis for high-throughput webhooks. It buffers and processes events without dropping them under load. Fourth, Pin your node versions in the workflow JSON, so a platform upgrade never breaks your logic silently. Fifth, write execution IDs into every Notion row so you can trace exactly which workflow run created each record. Let's wrap up. You built a real production workflow. Shopify webhook hits n8n. A code node enriches and validates the payload. A fanout sends it to Notion and Slack in parallel. And error handling catches anything that goes wrong. The 3 mistakes I see most often: using the default SQLite database in production, switch to Postgres immediately, not setting execution timeout limits. A runaway workflow can freeze your entire n8n instance, and skipping manual test executions before activating. Always test with pinned sample data first. Where to go next? Add a scheduled trigger that generates a daily order summary email, or explore n8n's new AI agent node to let GPT-4o triage incoming support tickets automatically. If this helped you, smash the like button and subscribe for more tutorials every week.